Okay, in the last video we talked about equivalent fractions and how to find them mathematically. Now we're going to go and reverse the process, and we're going to go from high number fractions and reduce them down to their lowest fraction possible. Example, let's say you have pizza with 8 pieces eaten out of a total of 10. Okay. What is that similar to in the lowest possible terms? Well, in the lowest possible terms, all you need to do is divide by the same number or the same factor to figure out how far down we can go. So just find a factor that is common to both 8 and 10. So what number can divide 8? That can also divide 10. If it's even number, I always go with a 2. It's just the fastest way of doing things. You don't have to guess. Both of them can be divided by 2. 8 divided by 2 would give you 4. 10 divided by 2 would give you 5. And then you ask yourself, can I divide both of these numbers by the same thing? Let's see. Can I divide by 2? No, because 5 divided by 2 doesn't exist really, unless it's a decimal. 5 divided by 3, can you divide it by 4? 4 divided by 4, that would give you 1. But 5 divided by 4, that's messy, so that's not going to work. That's decimal again. So that's it. And remember, if the only thing you can do is divide by 1, you're done. 4 divided by 1 is 4. 5 divided by 1 is 4. Is 5. So you returned yourself to 4 over 5. So the lowest common terms for 8 over 10 is 4 over 5. Let's try another one. It's really simple. Not much to it. Let's try 6 over 12. 6 over 12. Let's reduce it to its lowest common terms. Let's find a number let's find a factor that divides both 6 and 12. Again, these are even numbers, so I'm going to use 2. Don't even mess around. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 12 divided by 2 is 4. And looks like I can't get any lower because 3 divided by 3 would be 1, but 4 divided by 3 is not anything we want to deal with. Divided by 2, 3 does not get divided by 2. Divided by 1 returns us back to 3/4, so that's all we can do. Now, there's another way we could have done this one. We could have done 6 over 12, and we could have chosen 3 as the common factor, because 6 can be divided by 3, and so can 12. But you'd still get the same thing. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 12 divided by 3 is... Hold on, I did something wrong. 12 divided by 3 is 4. I'm sorry. I messed up. Did I? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Whoops. I'm looking at this. It's not 3/4. 12 divided by 2 is 6. My bad. That is my mistake. I'm like looking at this saying, hold on, something's wrong. So, see? Good thing we checked. I'm glad I checked. 3 divided by 3 now. 6 divided by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. I'm sorry. That's the lowest common denominator. Or that's the lowest common terms. And we can prove it over here as well. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 12 divided by 3 is 4. And I can reduce these because they're both even numbers. 2 divided by 2, 4 divided by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. There we go. That makes more sense. I'm so sorry. So yeah, the mistake was I divided 12 by 2 and I thought it was 4. I was getting ahead of myself. And this is as low as it goes. Once you get 1 in any of them, you're pretty much done. And by any of them, I mean the denominator or the numerator. All right, let's try one more. How do I reduce 16 over 20 to its lowest common terms? Well, I start and I realize, okay, what's the largest number I can divide both of these by? And it looks like both of these are factors of, or multiples of 4. 16 divided by 4, 20 divided by 4. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 20 divided by 4, I'll write it in the same color actually. 4. 20 divided by 4 is 5. Oh, that's it. That's as far as you can go. That was quick. You could have also done this by 2's. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 20 divided by 2 is 10. 8 divided by 2 is, what, 4? 10 divided by 2 is 5, and there you go. Eventually you'll get to the same thing. And that's basically how you reduce to the lowest common denominator. Find the number, the factor that divides both the numerator and the